Well, good evening everyone. Hello. Happy Saturday night to you. Thank you for being here as always. Taking on a new route tonight. It's the Double Borough route around New York. Some of you out there may have already ridden this one already. I have not, so it is new to me. So let's have a little look at the route, shall we? It's around New York. It's 17.9 kilometers with 147 meters of climbing. So I wouldn't go as far as to say flat, but not the hilliest either. It takes on the Brooklyn Bridge KOM, which isn't the toughest. So that's going to be where the action goes off. And it goes down into the subway, then up. So there's two little efforts there, twice it does that by the looks of it. Just looking down here. So there's going to be two efforts, then the Brooklyn Bridge KOM, and then going up to Manhattan Sprint looks like a bit of an uphill, and then again a third effort right at the end there, going into the subway again. It's going to be a tough one. So looking forward to it. Let's think about the bike tonight then. What should we do? I'm currently on the Cannondale Lab 71 Super 6. Purely because I want to do the unlock for it really. But thinking we should switch out to the PT Swift die cuts. Probably better for this one, given that there's a fair amount of flat. So speed, straight line speed and air is going to be important. Haven't had any dinner yet, so I'm having some emergency Haribo. Try and get a bit of sugar into me. Yeah, warm up hasn't been ideal. A bit of a busy afternoon. Yeah, I haven't got a car at the moment, it's in for repair. So I have to walk down into town, which is a nice warm up. Nice bit to loosen the legs. But I ended up getting back and feeling quite tired. I see Zwifters on here as well. Wonder if he's streaming. Zwifter does his podcast. I've been on that, or his YouTube show. Right, 30 seconds to go. Sorry there wasn't a lot of free ride chat. I've had a couple of very tough days on the bike. Feeling pretty cooked. So I wanted something shorter and sweeter, a bit punchier tonight. We'll see how much I regret that in a minute. Oh, could be a tough one. Right, 15 seconds to go. Race mode, here we go. Here we go, let's do this. Not too hectic to start, thankfully. Small pack tonight, 12 riders. given the short nature, it's going to be punchy and painful at a certain point, so I have to go smart. Oh. Trying to keep the heart rate low. And save everything for this one. Right, so need to keep an eye on Jenkins there in the green. I know that Rob, Zwifter, is pretty punchy. Quite powerful. I don't recognise any of the other names in this little group. I think most people here are saving themselves that time. EVP is off the front. Oh, blimey. People starting to react and respond. Bit of a slingshot there off the back of Zwifty. I said it was going to be punchy, didn't I? Jenkins taking some long, strong early pulls. And going to allow him to do the work for now. Here we go, first big effort. Could have saved the error really. To get off the front. Now I need to get off the front. Lower that heart rate. It's all about being smart tonight and efficient. Going to stay in the draft of the riders in front of me. So if you're new to Zwift, obviously it emulates, or tries to emulate, real world conditions. So holding the wheel of the rider in front makes life a little bit easier for you. And I've got the source for Zwift plugin, which is what those pink dials are just over here, and that allows me to see the number of watts I'm saving by staying in the draft. So the second dial from the left where it says draft shows me and shows you how much energy I'm saving. So the higher the number the better. This means I'm not pushing my own wind, and I'm getting a bit of a free toe from the other riders. Excuse me while I blow my nose. Blue towel for bogies. Just in case you're wondering how it is, I make sure I don't wipe my own bogies all over my face. So I think how this is going to go down is the Brooklyn Bridge KOM is going to be where everyone really drops the hammer. And so far it's been very reserved. You can see, top left, my average power has been 249 watts. So, not too hard so far. It's going to be 48 watts, now dropping to 47. The idea here is not necessarily to be the most powerful rider, but just to be first across the line. And the two things are not the same. The problem is though, the longer this sedate pace goes on, the more furious and frenetic the time is going to be. So in a minute or two, I expect there to be a significant spike in the power for quite a duration. So it's about trying to find a balance now. Do I follow Axelson? needs to recover now. Got to bring the heart rate down. The way Jenkins goes, I cannot follow 2 cooks. Very smartly timed attack. Five-second gap already, well done to him, Jenkins. Let's see if we can hold that up this climb now. This is the first of 2 big tests on this course. Got to recover now. Got to stay on the back now. Oh, heart rate up to 180 there. Not bad for someone nearly 40 years of age. Rob's saying, chill, sit in. Too right, Rob, too right. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9 riders, 8 riders in this group now, and 3.5k to go. I expect 2, maybe 3 little digs or nudges from the riders. Now Jenkins in particular, one to watch, seems to have an engine. And excellent. Yeah, speed too high. That's right, Rob. Breathe. Yeah. Top of the breath base, it might be a good time to go. Let's see what I can do. You go a little bit early. Oh man, quads are on fire. Oh man. Can't even speak. I guess after back-to-back race days, having done nearly 70 kilometers at race pace the last 2 days, I got out of the saddle there to sprint. My quads were going, no, not today, Michael, not today. And I just sort of ground my way into the finish. Coming through in 7th place, which is not too bad. It would have been nice to have been just in front of Zenman. Anyway, the guy in front, 6th place, JS. Would have been nice to have just picked him, but I just had to give it up at the end. But I just at the top of this race, basically that the strongest rider doesn't always win. Jenkins was the strongest rider, 3.9 watts per kilo. But you know, you can see there that Benoit and Axelson, 3.6 watts per kilo. Benoit in particular, 245 watts average. So very either extremely lightweight or very efficient, maybe both. Remains to be seen. I'll check this with power later. But turning the spotlight inwards or on myself, happy with that. Pretty happy. I followed a few moves. one that I don't think I should have done. I should have just let the group that I was with do the work. Misused a couple of power-ups at the wrong time. I mean, they helped, but maybe not the optimal time to use them. So, and I definitely could have sat in a bit more. But I was a little bit nervous about not getting dropped and then having to try and get back on. I wanted to allow myself maximum, or at least a good amount of recovery before that final climb. And I did that, but given that on Thursday and Friday I did 30 plus kilometre races each day with some pretty good numbers, yeah, I think I just left myself a little bit short, a little bit empty for today. But still, happy with my performance. I feel like I'm sort of ahead of where I thought I would be after only a few weeks back and having had a dodgy back a couple of weeks ago. So I'm happy with my relative progress. But in terms of the objective, the target, how far away I am from where I want to be, still miles away. I should be holding 4.2, 4.3 watts per kilo for that sort of duration. So I'm some way off. Yeah, I should easily be doing 330, 320 watts per kilo. So yeah, I'll get there eventually. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this short and punchy one. Only good 35 minutes. Thank you very much for watching live if you have. If you've watched back, wonderful. Thank you very much too. If you don't already, please do subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. All I have to say is, as always, peace and good vibes to you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. That was fun.